AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio. AP Radio 105.7.
apmediagh.com abetumi akwakenkan bi sanso na Facebook and YouTube APTVGH TikTok Instagram and X intenten video no APmedia_GH ubetumi eni edi nkita ho awie nsam no de ebedi mu akotene bi eni Yamampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de asako bofom ema wa hantumu na vrongo hamle ekwan no wamo behyasie eguso Sanso na mrashebodwam acha mehene ede achopa ama yatemuafo efamu ho se MPC bia womote vetting committee no so no anya de nsem bia womokeka yemu Afei kokram yade a eto ema no fomo na sembi freeness ni bi ho ababontense ema ma womani na ho paase be ya wom be ma na ye ntientia ya sabia etumi ehu ne ntam Bank of Ghana enso ede eto bibre mu ha empanimfo ededa sika krabia kese no se wonom hwe na sikasam anyenwu esanso mo de hyehye egu akwamu a entumi emanesa Afoforo bi ka ho ene aboaboa no se dumienu brem kase ebo a bosonfo boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang mede besomo Yamampani adenani akyeremu ewowa empotemu ho ekohwese wa hanlora tumu na vrongo hamle ene ho kwan no obetumi aguso na aboama omanyi atifi atoye fam ena fei atifi epoye fam wono akwane ebede hu nsam so atumi akwanenem yamampani ede aso bofom na fei wapa on the big push dwumadie no ho ntoma ewo upper east ne upper west no ede wo kyeresa sa kwan ye oka ho asami ebetumi aboa pa wodwadie nsem ho afei akuafo a womo ede wo mfudie no mo no baye kokromu akwakoton so ebenya kwan pade afa so ebema omayi mu ye duane die mu ye sikasam mu ebeko nanim mo omaye tifuru famu so empuntu atumi aba ho a ye mampani kyeresa sa big push no eyade a wode behwa ma yakwan nyina watumi agugu so
new weight restriction. And so what our people do is they load one truck here, overload it 120 tons, and then they get to the border and they offload the goods into 3 different trucks before they can enter Burkina Faso. If Burkina Faso wants good roads, we also want good roads. So we're not going to allow you to take one truck and go and offload into 3. So I'm serving notice. We will have stakeholder engagements with all the people in the transport sector. And when we start implementing our weight restrictions, we hope that everybody will comply so that these roads that we're doing will not fail in the next 2 to 3 years.
Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no yankwamra shebejafie abojafie chairman hinayera urban kings for Sumana Bagben ede achopa kese ama omahi temuafo fam yebeka se judiciary system no wapa wo machawo asem a waka ene se wo vetting committee anu wo mote CJ Mampani abonidi so na samso na wo mototo na no osensem bi wo ho no mo apiepie free abedwafo na no a entwa ye na nkoyie yebeka ye a yewra Alexander afanyoma kenkyere se asem no e wase ni bia nti yakoba ne se vetting committee no to aso anu mu di asem no ane kyerɛ sɛ wo mu tietia judiciary for no efa hodie ehso nanso ne nyina mu no mahye bedwuma kyam hene ka sɛ wo mu ntonko so sanse parliament nso e di ne dwuma na mmom wo mokɔtena ase a wɔn mo etoto si gyenam no ensem bi pp free amanyofo ne bi ene mmahye bedwafo ne bia no na kyerɛ sɛ enkyere obuo de ema yetemuafo efamu ene nam so ma yera aban baben kyerɛ sɛ entwa yi ade de ankoyi a wɔdo bɛka ntu apom mmahye bedwafo no kokɔ sesese wɔde ne na ebesi fom pa no oba wɔba na ne yɛden so ɛfa sane abadwafo no besi akasa a mudie bɛbɛ mu na obi adi ne ho ni sɛ de sa ebetumi ama parliament so akɔso a ekura obuo ene ani di aga na fɔwɔ edema wɔ mo.
It's regrettable and inconsistent with the decorum expected of members under the standing orders of the Parliament of Ghana. I have directed the leadership of the Appointments Committee to take note of this incident and to ensure that in all future proceedings, the highest standards of civility, objectivity, and institutional respect are maintained. I extend our deepest apologies and assurances of Parliament's continued respect for the judiciary and its esteemed members. I want to assure all of you that I'll come back on this issue of decency, discipline, and decorum. And this time, I'm coming with the hammer.
Bashaba Jam Achame Hinayera Urban Kings for Sumana Bagben SMB no. Now food and drugs water authority FDA for and the ababa to just se de womansa akamfidie mienu bi ebetumi aboa wo mo pa ma wo mo hunuane a eye ene de enye bibi te se emo adua ene ne metete sa no nyina no koba ne se aboa wo mu anase nade nkumankuma bi wom enam galamse ne ma ekoso a amanba beto dwase ebeduru bebe betumi ase yenuane no FDA fo mfidie o monsa kan ebetumi aboa na ayi sa nade no ene mmoni nyina firim anase bekyere se bi wom se beya nipa eni enko ne yemekoba ne se obi de ne niema kwa FDA fo ho sa wo nyintumu a se mfidie yi ye Unidos High Tech fo na edi omudwuma ene wo monam so de se mfidie mienu yi akwakoma FDA fo a wo kyere se betumi aboa papa ama ho famu so niema atumi akonenim opani a wono ene da Industrial Support Services ano yera Kofi Esel ena ekyiremu machine no dwumadi ebetumi adi ede aboa FDA fo o se yebeboa ma yankasa ye mo no a ye ne wo man ma ne yepese edi bi kwa ama no ne nanso so aboa ewo mu ye ne mfidie ebetumi di ayinti yetimi mfa nko kese o kyere sa fidie we bi no etumi yi aboa ni nyina free mu somo no ho kama ebetumi aye de akọ amanone na ede mfasode so abranyanya mfidie mienu FDA fo kyere se ebeboa wo mo pa.
It's not only going to be used in the area of assessing the quality of prepackaged foods, but we even go into our local market, sample rice from the local markets. Okay, not the ones that are sold in packages in ShopRite and all that, but those who are even using lunka, as we call it, to sell the rice. We can sample from these as well, so that whether they come through us or it is right at the farm gate, we will be able to tell the quality of this rice that consumers are eating. And then so we identify the challenge with stones in our locally produced rice. So what do we do to get our stones? We need a stoner. Okay, you have metal analyzers and metal detectors and what have you on the line. So we'll advise that, okay, those who have the processing lines need to be provided with metal detectors so that if the rice is coming with any metals, they can be taken out of the product and all that. So what have you? Yes, I appreciate the challenge that, that MC presents to us, because if these water bodies that are going to be used in irrigating our rice farms are polluted, what happens? It means that these heavy metals will eventually get into the soil and the rice will take them up into the product.
Yera SL ono so wo FDA ho no akere fidie mienu ya wo monsakan yi de betumi aye aboa wo momo mudwumadi so atumi akwanenim yedro nipa atena ye mo ensem.
This segment is brought to you by King's Home Studios.
Room Judge Mako, yeah, well, my Ghana National Fire Service, Asante, Mantemu, Ediedo, Eden Samudra to just Kumasa, and Cry, Quanta Bono, a quite bacqua, just a shine for sopa, or my Yasum Kuma. Now, I can share so see what was so dorsum. Then you know, and say Ghana National Fire Service, no, as a name may be here, as so many work when penny phone work when we're quite no, a book one yet, and I drive Alfonso so make a tente, any new fan one, and also dorsopan, and I'm so mass acquainting in a sea. Nenso so no dianka, doom judge Macono, Eshe, say, Mrs. Waya Quanso the same company, for pepe. Emia ebi wakwano ho sabaya adwumayefoi ewe tumi atenatene mu ekobane se adrava fo no mrika tenta no mne chasa nyifa ho ne ade no nkombe tumi ehunu driver ni bi ode ne ho ba hya sa ade ni mu no yatumi akire no ebi onso ekobane sa kwanhia bi si a ebi wo ho a no mo firi chichichichi wo munuru ho no na kire se nipa bi a nka wo mfiri mu no enam se wo mo kire nti no wonam so ato nanom ewo ense do enti wono mu ehia emergency centers ewo yakwan no so Kumasa ne nkan kwantempo no so titira ebetumi aboa ma kwanhia wodo eso atumi ate na fa nipa dodo a enam kwanhia so efiri mo no yatumi apraje wo mo Asante Akyem Central mensin ni mo commander edema dumja adwumako no DO2 Joe Biden ene kire mu seyi.
It sometimes even happens that all the ambulances serving our district are broken down. We serve 4 different districts. And it gets to a point where only one ambulance will be serving all these districts. Fire service attends to these emergencies, and without the presence of an ambulance, we end up handing over victims to strange vehicles and then other persons volunteering to want to transport these victims to the hospital. What it does is that it ends up sometimes or oftentimes aggravating the condition of these victims that we are mental care to. So there is a need to establish a post-crash emergency response center which comes along with its own fire station, its own ambulance department, with boasts of rapid intervention vehicles and other equipment and logistics.
DO2 Joe Biden no na akọ Asante Akyem Empotamowa Ghana National Fire Service no waya commander eda woma no yenko asikumai na manebo anasa ensuo ye wo hodom anasa bia ye betumi hampo ma hunidie nso aye adwuma ewo asikuma ene ne Mpotamo no na empanimfo ahwase social enterprise sanitopia fo ed wo se deputy finance minister Yera Thomas Nyako ebe so wo mo asene a enam so man hwehwe bia ne ade a na ebetumi aboa ma poye mantam ne mo mayimo omosa etumi aka ne yamapa ebeboa wo mo no omosa etumi eka ya yes deputy finance minister no ede wo ha mu nchemu aduonu 50% ene de ekoye a wo tumi aboa ma asikuma ne Mpotamo wo so ehwa tumi atia bibiti se nsuo agyanan bia ne nyama etete saa ne nyina no omosa etumi aka bie na mane bonesa saa genesie yi anasa saa de a akoso asikuma yi eno ekire aban no opepa wo se wone ankrankranku ahodo ebeka bomu se baya bia ya ankrofo betumi aye wo mu ho yie niam ebebo ma ankrofo asetena mu akoyie suso ebetumi abemu bia na asi wasikuma ho no a aban no ene ankrankranku bia ka bomu a wo matumi aye dwumadi atise ye menen adehye wasikuma benya baabi ayeye wo mu ho yie.
Line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We do have 17 of them, but as an organization, we are concentrating on 3 of these SDGs. That is SDG 6, that is availability and sustainable use of water and sanitation. SDG 5, that is empowerment of girls and women. And SDG 3, good health and well-being. Our organization wants to help government to achieve these SDGs. We all know that every government, at least in Africa, has signed up, is committed to achieving these SDGs by 2030. We are just 4.5 years, in fact, less than 4.5 years to get into 2030. So it is imperative that we all come together to help achieve this particular dream. Since registering the organization in Ghana, we are just about to complete our second project at Asikuma. We started this project and it will be completed in 65 days. I'm happy to announce that the Deputy Minister for Finance, Honorable Thomas Nyako Ampem, who also happens to be the MP for Agyemang district, helped finance this project.
Enti aban no ene ankwankwa wodo kapo musabaya mpunto so ebetumi aba enkura wodo a ewo omayemo. Ye toaso na yakotwefo atimokwa mensi no emu aban ya asabaya ewo ho no emu anesefo na ekansemwe akyerema na wamkyerese kokram yade a eto ema no fumu no enya semu esase yedi edi agro ehu hia papa enam so mama pinu a ehwere wo nkwane sedi na dan dan nyine sese wankasa utumi ehwehwe wo ho na wo hwesa na niemasi kro ewo wonofo no mu ewibi enkoyi a wo ma wonan ayentientia ewa ya sabia sabia wo mo betumi ehu ni ntam no maso ano ntam wase ba bebre wo ho modo mo de beba no na aduru bre twato kora sa no mo ye ho hwe nya yie eji sebi wo ho a wo mo twa anasa nipa no wonam so to nanom ewanse do Madam Josephine Amisa wono na ye midwife ewo twefo etimokwa mensinim abanya asabia ene wasere ema no asanso asere mema se mo soso muntumi emmo bi mo na mo yerenom no wamo nti ekoban se bibi si a ebema oba no fi betwa firi ho no mo ha adwen ne senti ena se mema nso tumi boa eno soso ebema niema agine yie ewo ma apomodimo.
October but still is ongoing. There is an opportunity in my own acquaintance. Every October, no mean to me up and say, "Person, we phone." So you do talk no more. We when I sound so, you share on me. You phone no Emma. Okay. And pen baby, no you share. You share. Says I'll share any phone. And I say a new phone on a home and so once we will go a while to me walk or promo. And then for no umbra as witty. Obviously, I'm also naming for the new year, or Chum Bob Riser. Into some water, your baby screen, your puppet in a year. Into Nessa Sudaman Urbana, your Roma investigations with me. And I said, yes, sure, that's all you be there. And immediately, your Russiana, one. For sure, they were focal people, the vantage point. Omoko Hospital, via a bay and Chips Compound, Polyclinics. Obi abetumi awurum aka se bia oba na wabahwe menyufu oba so yebeji na wa wetu na yezamu na ya afutu ko mahenu anu ni na ni nketesi ndo ni na yesre yebudu bodewu oye yaroba owo nti so wo fie na wo hu dai menyufu ye wo ye obi bi nya wonti na fie won bra yebo ekwanje na atwa mo ho na wo ba ye bo hwe na ya hwe ho no yi se no oboya yaroba no nsunsunlu ni ewo won ho nti ye mo de na da wo baba o fe nhye fie obi ambra iyo mpempi ye da me asembi se obi sa ekonje wo ho ma be ma no but obeye ni gentle eyi de ye kuku ma sa ma oba ni be ma no mo de no mo ni be ma wo ho kwan sa so botumi ahwe na ye no be me ahwe ama no nti so me no ho abebi ede ma ho sa da wa ono bono tumi bua ma oba no tumi enya ayeresanta nti yesre sembe ma no omo so betumi bebua omo yere no e wo sa akwenja no so na yehu meka ne sa na na mwie ye be ma so tumi nyebi nti ono so wo oba ma no wo ye oba no de na ama no na oba no so hwe wo di sa ne be ya wo mwie no ni obia benya ayeresa no me tumi aboa nkala na no reduce ni me kocho ye from Josephine Enisa midwifery officer me wo to for district hospital.
Kokram yade ato emano fumu na midwifery ekyerese ehuhia se omo ne ntam na omotumi ba ya sabia ntam sabaya no so ano no so ebetumi awie peye koba ne se kyare a ena ya ne kofa sefofro ede eba no ye try ho agye aboafo nkrato ye ba ye kodwadie mo ensem.
I welcome you to Kino Computers, your one-stop shop with the perfect tech solution. At Kino Computers, we give you the best deals on quality laptops, phones, and accessories. Whether you're looking for a high-performance laptop for work, a reliable phone for staying connected, or the latest accessories like M.2, SSD, wireless mounts, ergonomic keyboard, and USB adapters to boost your productivity, we've got you covered. We also provide expert repair services as well as nationwide delivery on all our products. Visit us at Adum on the ground floor of the Abanaba Plaza near the Relish Health Shop for unbeatable prices and exceptional service. For more information, call us on 0248 137672. 0248 137672. Kino Computers, beyond your expectations.
Download the AP Media app now at apmediagh.com/app. It is currently available for Android devices. Coming soon to Play Store and App Store. Introducing the Smiling Shack Outdoor Solar Camping Light. A new modern way of lighting up your world. It's a powerful portable lamp with 2 modes of brightness, a strobe light as well as a flashlight. You can power it through solar charging or Type-C charging. With a built-in high-capacity lithium battery, you can also use it as a power bank to charge up your mobile phone through USB. To purchase one, contact 055 051 5323 or 053 520 3534. Dr. Kuku Dazi has written a very informative book called How Demons Operate. This revelational piece exposes all the deep secrets about demons to set you free from their evil clutches. You can purchase the book online on Amazon.com and Bol.com, or also grab a copy from Continental Supermarket at Ayediase or the Kyem Shell Shop in Kumasi. You can also call us on 050-644-9797 for your copy. Get a copy right away. For desktops, UPS, toners, and printers galore, Pogbell Enterprise has got it all, from CCTV cameras to office chairs that keep you in style at affordable prices that will make you smile. For schools, businesses, and individuals alike, we have what you will surely like. Contact us on 0245 099 786, 0245 099 786. Pogbell Enterprise, Shop with ease. This segment is brought to you by Tizo Aluwex.
Oman sika krabia batai governor Dr. Johnson Agyemang. No also ediato ebebremu ahampanimfo anim sese de ewiasere se ne si kono abefo kwan faso edi djuma ena wobia ekoso ne santi ena sese sika krabia hodwo so etumi fasa kwan no so no kyerese mobile money ene sika ye defa ententafidie no so no wasese se adoso pa ma se obi anya sika mobile money ene wose wode ekwakwaya obi beka se wo kwa bank pa de ne sika kwa akoto ne ade no se no eteba fom ne santi ena Yewra Johnson Agyemang sese sika krabia hodwo peso mu di akire bia ene no amonto fom dwumadi ahodwo no enkontentafidie so ubetumi ene sika krabia bi edi enkita ho e wo fon no so na no so etumi aboa masane wiase kwano sika krabia hodwo wo African so etumi edi akire.
Unprecedented and unique pressures that demand a radical shift in our operations, focus and capability, and we must adapt swiftly and boldly or risk losing our relevance. The rapid adoption of technology, talking about artificial intelligence and digital payment systems, these are all putting pressure on how the central bank ensures safety and control. And while the central mandate is not changing for a central bank, the context in which we execute this mandate is evolving rapidly. Colleagues, we face these challenges together, though in different languages, though across different time zones, and of course across different fiscal positions. And that is why this meeting matters in Accra here.
Bank of Ghana Penimpa Wadano Dr. Johnson Agyemang enono. Na ewo Bank of Ghana for ensemwano wamonso akoto asrase sika korabia famuno wamonfa nhyehyeye kete enwa kwanmo na ebetumi aboa ma yensidi no ejina ne naso na feni amaso atumi akoyi. National Banking and Ethics Conference, the Atoso Eduno Enkro and Akoso, ama Bank of Ghana, the Akoto Josso Muguswa, Ewo Pepanoa, over there sumo maya sumni yashase, Esika Sam Yesidino, Ebetumenya Hodin. Dr. Ishmael Adams, or no now called Bank of Ghana, where Penimpada Banking Supervision ano, or no any governor no nemo, no watch us, or modern share who drew Egua Quemo. Ebetumi atofape mo emu oden e de ama economy no etumi agina na so na hwese ye sika semon so sidi no ehu betumi ayedin.
The Bank of Ghana shall continue to sustain the gains made through robust implementation of monetary policy, reserve management, gold for reserve program, and stable remittance flow. While the stability of the city could be threatened by global dynamics, including possible rebound in the US dollar or reduction in commodity prices, our domestic policy stance is strong enough to cushion such shifts.
Dr. Ishmael Adams wano ene de sansame etu dwagina Bank of Ghana no anemo. Yenkwewe sidi no ahoden. Yehra dollar no a opese ukoto bi agina 10 cedis 93 pesos. Sanso na de free dollar no e baye die mu anyo so agina 10 cedis 95 pesos. Afa yehra euro no a ejina 12 cedis 65 pesos wo de free euro no ba yen ye die mu a eno so ejina 12 cedis 68 pesos o kope pound ni bi ato ejina 14 cedis 38 pesos wo de free pound no ba ye die mu eno so ejina 14 cedis 42 pesos a Ghana ye cedi no se na ho den ene sika miensen amabobo so sene esi edi apre eno no ye call amanhodo so ensem.
This segment is brought to you by Desat Solutions.
Australia ban no de Russia ban akwa kojina high court bi ama Russia man no de nkuguo e say wo mo kwaje yasase bi 2008 dim omo je no 99 years lease na say asase de betumi aye wo mo dia efri sa 2008 na akwa kodru bran emfinhia parepare adu kronkron ebeba betoso na Russia fo aye wo madwen say wo mo kwa kosi wo mo embassy ewo Australian for asase no so yese ye ben wo parliament ni pa na no nanam so ema Australia ban no se de bi wo parliament nchen de wo mprema Russia for mesi wo embassy no ewo ho the sentinel no de asem no kopie mu ewa seni bia court we de asem no e de ama Australia ban no nebom wo se sika na wo mutua ye wo asase no mo je ho ni ade ne de wo be se tua Russia man na de e de ama wo mo.
Russia has lost its battle with the federal government over a site for a new embassy in Canberra. But the government will have to pay compensation for revoking Russia's lease. Now, with more on this breaking news, our reporter Elizabeth Byrne joins us now from outside the High Court in Canberra. Elizabeth, what can you tell us?
Well, the High Court's only just brought down its decision. I've walked straight from the court to here. It appears the court has backed the government's law which revoked the lease for Russia to have a new embassy within 300 metres of Parliament House. That law was set up because the government was concerned about national security issues after a warning from ASIO, and the Russian Federation took this to the High Court, trying to argue that that law was invalid. Well, that's been thrown out, but the court was asked to answer a couple of other questions, one of which was if the law was valid, was it still entitled to compensation on just terms? And basically the court has said, yes, that is the case. What the compensation will be, how much it will be, what it will cover is obviously yet to be decided. But Russia has had a loss, but also a little bit of a win today.
Amaneba free Russia the Australian term airban no say omo kopa asase ato asase de ama wo mo awie kro bo peso omo si embassy wo so Australia for say ebe wo parliament ntinya de a omo be pre so ye ko agudi mu ensem.
This segment is brought to you by Pogbell Enterprise.
Samuel K. Abua Neria Gudiamu some Ebra no. Same Mahewi. Abibi Aboko de.
Biaboko.
Yadanyamiasi.
Sure.
Fire
I will do them. I am a Wibia Quabadiba, Epicasi, but do me any day. I could even send them to us. Dear Major so Samuel K. Abua. Now, may shall see a meshas if fisem, is I say, you know. Any Sem Kakra, Ewa. Now, any woman say, Africa, Paralympic Committee, Nra, and I say, Cosia de Cremiano Mokoto Aba. No, we president, and I say, Titani or Bedano. Now, and you will be, I say, Ghana, Honorable Samson Dean, yes. On an president, you know, Itinanka, Ye Kwakoto Abano, Nanka man for say, if you want to me, mind you, say about the Koso Ghana here, now buy another panel. Enya 38 out of 14 votes no. It's in the Jumo Bay in the first round no. As some penny phone any moment no. say the way bi no ono ne agije ne ho enye de oba bi di nipa abro enti ejuma papa e friend Sam CD ye no eno no mahwe so esan so to an so yes so another more years for your papa e friend e honorable Sam CD ti Africa Air Paralympic committee no say ono an se bebe da no obeye titrani bi we say any JS Pagana for bano mpeni dia ye yire ho enti ebebo papa no aba so na memto aso e wo ye Ghana ha biem abranti e friend e Abeku Jackson yes it will call South Africa and also ababi ko so e ho na ono ne de ma me chire mu kakra esan se Africa Aquatics Athletes Commission kan aquatica e say omo tonso mu dware no yes aquatic aqua issue nti Ghana say Uber yes we say yakọ swimming competition and I say Olympics ama yaji gold medal and I just silver medal and so yakọ to abafo athletes a mu dware nso mu no Abeku Jackson abaye vice chairman Abeku no dware nso mu on fa gold medal mre Olympics ta but utimu say almost there be udware nso mo ya de enti omuko share ni nyina no so abaye vice chair na de obedi omani mu no on the ofimali Pierre Pascal Mark Pierre Pascal wa Benin for so unya de omunware enso ni wona abaye chairman and a Ghana ni no so abaye vice so say ye mpese commission ni be koso because South Africa for na kinim say eba na dware mu pan ko mo ya de was a omo ya de no me jai de ama ya kwa ni awe no se Ghana why was ya ko Olympic games am enya gold bi ana say so bi da enye South Africa fon kwa na ya na mo di gold ba Africa eba no swimming na that ye kwato aba mo say Benin for president na Ghana for me vice president and as vice chairman na enyina ye wa ha isanse ye nya de na move on na me call association of football Black Stars yes Dutch na anade chie your match ye na Japan ye be so e Japan oman nim ho na we ma Black Stars ye players no yes eno am de ka be ball so say ebi antimi amma Jordan abrante fe na ye Kudus Thomas Tepati ene Isha akumu nyina se omo dodo om kakra ye excuse omo it o mentimi enjoy ne camp no na we ma eni jaba because players no atimi arechi aba camp ne kwa na training be koso Nagoya sports complex Japan hono no eti enawie otuwado ene ne mrantie no on say lead Japan for no eti time ne ko ani mu chen eti eden ya wi abebo ho omu training be koso ohwemu so new players no enso akwa join camp Prince Osewusu na Prince Kwabena Edu na Afia abrantie fe na Kelvin Nkrumah on the usina kind de mamediema we mu new players in play 24 to almost from na say we na debutant yes omo de munsi akan my national team leader omo so team akwa join camp out mu say ani je ko ho na omo arrival no yes o hear video na efe video na ekoso no efe pa in fact actually say camp ye kama we dey World Cup ni ye kobi etiti dey we see actually dey ehun yan Japan for ni Korea for ni pa omo share 15-15 ye dey emfa ho ye ni ma na say ye World Cup enye strongest side ye dey kobo we no ye the new players bi ba be test wo so I say we mu no ye de be fam keke ye be famu de so I say ye ba be gi omusika di so mo na organize competition no Kyem Cup no ye kwa gi omusika say di omo be hye o man hye ye be gi omusika eno de hian enye say ye ko no ma hye be na Ghana for ye so da bi World Cup na ye ko no ye kwa kogi ye share Spain na ye be hye no ye share Argentina ye be hye no ye share England na ye be hye no ye ma Japan emetwintwan yakwa prepare players no enti ye betimi kwa the second squad na bo so I say tia football fans so ya monto mo so mo share kwa mo bumfu da bi o mo share kwa me iska matches mi nu na ekobo no so mo share kwa me iska aha it is kasem no de hia me enye hye no be share no kwa de me kira asem na me to aso na me call Manchester City abrante friend Jeremy Doku on say off season no na season ko break no sama no bunaketem de ba o my Ghana na oba no so obesin ko opemso otumfo o say tutu de oti premier ene krewuri premier atade so obesen ko ne ho ma papa no de ne sato ne so na sa bright no last season na ne modern mo hye na enkoyi utimi se o retire na wa obetima atwean na edidi na tem say Jeremy Doku de onya de obetwen utimi hye gu enso oba opemso ho opemso de ne se gu ne so ahan o mo se ye ye more empire farmer ye tamfo. Yes, obi no obebo empire de amane tamfo. Na so open so de wa kire se abrante e fa na Agyemang doku. Oye ne de hye kronkron. Ode ne se good so kan sem gu so. A ne abrante ne call ne club e Manchester City no. Ye nyina ye di ho adanse se opem so empire na oboma no aye adwuma. Esan se opani hyira wa ebam. Na no na Manchester City fans ne se da bi anwanwade bi wo opem so ho otumfo eya santimam enti omu players na aka no Oscar Bob ene eya Savinho Abdulkader Kusanov on says our players am bobo Oscar Bob no ofi Norway Savinho efi Brazil Abdulkader Kusanov efi Azerbaijan was Kazakhstan ho na ofi Uzbekistan kwa yes onu fi Uzbek omu si omu fi omu krom ho na omu san fi England krom ho na omu for play nearest and I say play na eba yes me kan say eba Ghana ena gina he no momra opem so ho eza say papa ne nsem no kagu Agyemang doku so no omu se koye se boy na ni abre oje ball ma pass against Liverpool omu say against Liverpool no kra ne ku omu no ball na abrante ne boy no eyo mwanwa enti we ni asema afi Manchester City fans omu say omu players ne mra enti bi nkoye di are say eni opem so ena omu ze omu ko hira omu su hira asanteman de hye otumfo ose tutu na me to aso na me ko Nigeria on say nyambo china Nigeria for crucial match 13th of November ya omne oma friend Gabon World Cup playoff na omo say players ne say abufu aba omu training obi am crucial match amone Gabon kobo for World Cup no Nigeria for players say omu training omo say penifo ne de omo ka since 2019 bonuses bi akem unpaid bonuses penifo na yoma so muntu ade a ene omo so ball no mo enti ene omo anye training ene so munye training na no na ohwe mama for say kwa akoye mind games bi ene obeso omo ye di tia Gabonfo no because 2022 mo ntima World Cup ye hu de omo ye omo tutu stadium mo shoot abiola omo ni Ghana playoff no omo ye mbubu nkonwa mabufu bae na aka kakra bi na mo timi qualify World Cup no mo se mo aden ya sika se muntia ene man for na se mo clubs amobo ye tua mo ka Nigeria for sika e be mamon e ya hia because omo musi aka wo England every week bi eba omo mo other European countries nso eba na nti Afia den e na crucial match amone Gabon kwa body all of a sudden mo simu training before that kono mo complain say hotel room e do makwa da no ho no mo ye che say enya star no kra enya afa ba ko mo so kra bu na akasaba e bia one star bi kra mo say e hye kra bi ase etokro bi atutu omo na mana rat ene na mo nchen players ni be complaining sa afa mu ko training so a omo so mu training enye players ni nko an officials na e ka ho na say ono a o mo bo ni bi but ono sika no omo win ya obeji ni bonus ono so onko officials na e ka ho na so omo nko etu ko Nigeria say Nigeria football fans no in fact omo nwinwi pa areho aba Nigeria ko ni mo because the players ni dey omo no omo ya na me to aso na me nko Barcelona for legend friend Andres Iniesta o se boy papa ne de Barcelona no boy any Spain or the World Cup Euros na o company bi NSN Barcelona on say obi o hon ma so onye sika na no university other sectors iti ordinary de call entertainment kakra omo organize enije hu ne ma ebi o so mutimi organize matches for entertainment purpose omo de raise charities scammer charity ni ade na we na uko Peru papa yi say emire bi almost $600,000 US dollars. And ebe fa the company nim say afi there me bo charity match to me the kotokone has wo ha ye be bo US on say Peru ho no ho kire ni ade ho but omutimi mia omani e discard by say amu person ka match ni cost US fans ni bi ba on say ufi Peru by US the other say wa ba be ka US na wo shebri ni nyama akoye di amount eno na entumi amaso omo se de ye omo yakra ne se o promise omo se o de Peru for Shatawale Peru for sa akode Peru for Stone Boy ebeba event na se omo se eni de ye omo ya pa se wa hye omo boso o de Peru for Shatawale ne omo sa akode no Stone Boy ene omo Sammy ni no Black Sheriff beba na wan tumi anye enti penifo mienu bia omo sika kodi ba kodi $15,000 ba ko so de $20,000 omo na omani abri gidigidi pa se papa no hwehwe ni mu etu call address Iniesta former Barcelona legend no de ebobo ba no na answer na mewie no uko Turkey a medi nka be story say betting hu sense me koso na enewi anasa na no pay ya ne ba say players 1024 empanifo atwe oma suspend omo isan say omusika omogina nsu omudi na wo hima top flight ya ka top flight say Premier League no mako 24 ne wom empanifo say de omo ye wo kro ni so no enya ade eso ani omo say enso ani kra isan say wo ye player na wo jisika every week be every month sika pudo ba ho ade na wo say no ko hihye betting sensem etu koteki a abeye big issue e wo ho no pa last time na your officials they say the players na nkasa and say omusika na de mo na nso omudi o omo fa mu de e wo kunwa dem omo ne boys say wo street mu na eche so omo je ha no masa akwaje ha eti 24 say 1024 players I say there's still more to come they say players ni ko bi betima akwakoye aba be ka ho ahwe betima de be 2000 because omo sister omu guso investigation no eti say nya Ghana nkwa na ya na isu say ye players ni officials ni dem afa echiri okoteki nso a I will host some pound to me say fans no medwa empanifo ni say enemy wase abe CAF Turkish Air Football Federation no omo say wo he Europe a enkoso oba bia o taking kwa de am for say Nigeria for now be go ni doso ai na man for cancer
na Nigeria for ho
omo ho
pa
omo ho
they said omo ye he
Ghana for so ho ti man for say Ghana for ni Nigeria for now akwa kugu ho na omo bobo wase no omo na omo twa fa achiri
Mame na se awie.
Mati.
I was just somewhere okay ya bua na dia agudie mu nsembra yen e wa wia prom to breakase boy so. Ye be gina so de si na yansam no ya bua no de akogu news.apmediagh.com abetumi akokenkan bi. Facebook and YouTube APTVGH, TikTok, Instagram, and X and Tintenfidie ni APmedia_GH obetumi and yedin kita home. So for boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang na me beso mo kase bono the king kaimo no me nsake poku and na bedwa for the AP sports no ebebremo makramo.